morning, students. Hope you are doing well and fine. So come to the last exercise of this chapter, that is 4.4. So here the first question is set up the equation and solve. Okay, so read the question very carefully. Here first thing you have to do is you have to set up the equation first, then we have to solve it. Okay, so in the previous exercise we have only set up the equation, right? So here now we are going to do the both. We are going to set the equation and solve. Okay, the first question is add 4 to 8 times a number, you get 60. So always remember in this exercise, a number basically stands for x, right? Wherever a number comes, we have to take it that number as x, right? So here add 4 to 8 times a number. So first we are going to write the answer is let the number be x. Okay, let the number be x. So this number is x now. Now according to the question, I am writing QUS. Okay, so according to the question, 8 times a number. Here the 8 times is given. 8 times, when times come, it is basically a multiplication, right? 8 times means 8 times a number, that is 8 into x is equal to 8x, right? Okay, now again what is saying, add 4 to 8 times of number. We have to add 4 to which number? 8 times. Now the equation is like this. We have to add this 4 to this 8x. Okay, not 8x to this 4. We have to add 4 to this number. So what we will get? We will get 60. So it will like this, 8x plus 4. Okay, what we get? 60. Okay, 8 times a number means a number you have taken x. 8 times a number means 8x. In this 8x we have to add this 4. What we are getting? 60. Now the equation is set. Now we have to solve it. So 8x is equal to, what you have to do? We have to transpose 4. Just right here. Transposing 4 to RHS. So 8x is equal to, first we have to write this 60. This plus will become minus, 60 minus 4. So 8x is equal to what? 56. So we have to find the value of unknown number, that is x. So x is equal to, just divide this. Divide this. Here multiplication is there, so we have to do the division. So cancel the number, you will get what? 7. So the value of x is equal to 7. So 8 times a number is 7. Okay, just go through it. Okay, now come to the next one, that is C1. B I have not done. B1 is homework for you. Come to the C1. Same thing like a previous question what we did. So the question is, if I take 3/4 of a number and add 3 to it, I get 21, right? So here a number again. So let the number be x. So let the number be x. Now according to the question, I'm writing a short form. According to the question, 3/4 of a number. 3/4 of a number means this x a number. 3/4 means 3/4 of basically stands for multiplication of number is, that is x, means 3/4x. Now the next is, and add 3 to it. We have to add 3 to this 3/4. Okay, so what we are going to do is, so when we add 3 to it, the equation will be like this: 3 by 4x plus 3. Remember, here 3 is getting added to 3 by 4x. Okay, not 3 by 4 is getting added to 3. Okay, so that confusion should not be there. Okay, it is very clearly mentioned, add 3 to it means 3 by 4 x plus 3. So while adding, what we are getting? 21. So here's the equation completed. Now we have to solve this. Same like what we did in the previous one. We have to transpose 3 to RHS side. So transposing 3 to RHS. Now the question is like this: 3 by 4x is equal to this 21 we have to write first. Now this plus 3, when we shift to RHS, it will become minus 3. So 3 by 4 x is equal to what we are going to get, that is 18, right? Now we have to find the value of, I'm just writing here, don't put this arrow, okay, and because of not proper space I am writing this in. So 3 by 4x is equal to 18. 3 by 4x is equal to 18. So x is equal to, now we have to shift this 3 by 4 to RHS. So while shifting, it get reciprocal. Okay. So 18 into 3 by 4, reciprocal means 3 instead of 3 by 4, what do you have to write? We have to write 4 by 3. Okay. Now cut this and this 18, cancel this. So what you will get? 6 up. 6 into 4 is 24. So the value of x is 24. Okay. This is the final answer for the question. Just go through it. Okay, now come to the next question, that is E. D I have not done, D is homework for you. Okay. Now come to the next. Munna subtracted thrice the number of notebooks he has from 50. Now here there is some changes. Again, a number is here. The number is here. Thrice means here, thrice stands for 3 times, right? A number we have to take as x. So let the number of notebooks Munna has. Okay. So let the number of notebooks Munna has, that is x. Okay, the number is there. Now the question is, on subtracting thrice a number of notebooks from 50. Okay, thrice a number of notebook means thrice the number of notebook means that is 3x. Okay, now this 3x he is subtracting from which number? 50. Okay, here the case is different. He is subtracting this 3x from 50. Therefore, the required equation is the required equation will be like this. He is subtracting this 3x from 50. So it will be like this: 50 minus 3x. What is the result? The result is 8. Right? Now we have to do, now we got the equation, now we have to solve this equation. So what we have to do is, we are going to shift this minus 3, or we can shift this 50 to here. In both cases we will get the same answer, right? So we are shifting this minus 3x is equal to, it's a negative number, that's why we are putting minus here. 8 we have tried as it is. We are transposing 50 to this side. So this plus 50 will become what? Minus 50. So transposing 50 to RHS. Okay, we have shifted 3 this side. So minus 3x is equal to 8 we have to write first. This plus, when we shift here, it will become minus. So here minus 3x is equal to this 42. Okay, so minus 3x is equal to 42, but here 50 is greater, so just put minus here and 42. Okay, so we have to find the value of x here. So x is equal to minus 42. Here it's a multiplication, we have to do the division here, right? 1 by minus 3. So this negative sign get cancelled. So when you cancel this number, 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. So the required x is equal to 14 is the number. Okay, just go through it. Okay, now come to the next question, that is question number G. So before starting, question number B, D, F is homework for you. Okay, now come to question number G. Anwar thinks a number, here again a number came, so that is x. If he takes away 7 from 5 by 2 of the number, the resulting number is 23, right? Okay, the result is 23. So here let the number be x. Let the number be x we have taken, right? Now next part is 5 by 2 of the number. 5 by 2 of the number, that is 5 by 2x. Now if he takes away 7 from 5 by 2 of a number, now this 7 is takes away means subtracted. Okay, the 7 is getting subtracted from which number? 5 by 2 x. So the equation is, so the required equation also you can write. So the equation is, if he takes away 7 from word come, from basically for subtraction, right, from 5 by 2. So equation will be like this: 5 by 2 x minus 7 is equal to, the resulting number is 23. Okay, now we are going to solve this one. So 5 by 2 x is equal to 23 plus 7. So what we did is we have transposed this minus 7 to RHS. Transposing minus 7 to RHS. So minus 7 will become plus 7. So the equation is like this: 5 by 2 x is equal to 30. Right, now we have to find the value of x here. So in the previous also I told you, when this type of situation comes, we have to do the reciprocal, right? So I'm writing here this side. So x is equal to 30 multiplied by, we have to do the reciprocal, so 5 by 2 will become 2 by 5. So when you cut When you cancel this 5 and 30, so 6 will come here, so 6 to the 12. So the final value for x is equal to 12. So the required number is 12. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Just go through it. And question number B, D, F is homework for you. Try and do it. Okay. Okay, students, come to question number 2. This question we have already done in the previous exercise. On that day I told you this we have to do it in 4.4. okay, so few questions are there. In previous question we have only made we have set the equation only. Now in this questions we have to solve it. Okay, so just I'm reading the question. The teacher tells the class the highest mark obtained by your students in her class is twice the lowest mark plus 7. The highest score is 87. What is the lowest score? Okay, so here the lowest score is not mentioned. So here we are going to take the lowest score be x, right? The next thing is the highest mark obtained by students in our class is twice the lowest mark. The word twice, okay? Twice means 2 times, right? So the lowest mark is x. 2 times a lowest mark means twice a lowest mark means multiply, that is 2x. And after that the statement is twice the lowest mark plus 7 means 2x plus 7, and what we are getting, the total score, that is 87, right? So which this question we are going to solve it now. So let the lowest mark be x, that I have written already here. So twice of lowest mark, twice of lowest, twice means 2 here, that is 2x. So twice the lowest mark plus 7. What it gives? 2x plus 7. So the equation will become like this: 2x plus 7, the score is 87, right? Now we are going to solve the question. So we are transposing this 7 to RHS, transposing 7 to RHS. So we are shifting this plus 7 to RHS, it will become minus. So 2x is equal to 87, we have to write first, plus will become minus, that is 7. So 2x is equal to 87 minus 7 is 80. Okay. Now we have to find the value of x. X is equal to 80 by 2. When we cancel this, we get 40. So 40 is the required number. Now how? This is number x, 40. Twice of 40 means 2 into 4, that is 8. So means 2 into 40 is 80. Okay, and 80 plus 7, 2 into 40 plus 7, what it gives? 87. So this is the solution for this question. Just go through it. Okay, now come to question number 2. This question also we have done in the previous exercise. In an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. Okay, the vertex angle is 40 degree. What are the base angle of a triangle? Remember the sum of 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degree, right? So here one figure I have made, the triangle, isosceles triangle ABC, where the vertex angle is 40 degree. base angle is x and x degree, right? So let ABC be an isosceles triangle whose base angles are equal to the measure of x degree. Here the base angle is x degree I have taken, and the vertex angle, that is A, that is 40 degree. So we have to remember the angle sum property of a triangle. So sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So here angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to what? 180 degree. So here our angle A is 40 degree plus x plus x. Just I'm writing what it gives, 180 degree, right? So how many x are here? 2x here. So we can write it like this: 40 plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now we are going to find the angles, find the x degree, right? How much it is. So 2x is equal to 180. This plus 40, when you shift, it will become minus, right? So transposing 42 RHS here, right? So 2x is equal to 140, right? We have to find the value of x. I'm writing here this side, x is equal to 140 upon 2. When you cancel this, what you will get? 70, right? So our x is 70 degree. So here 2x are here, so this is 70 degree and this is also 70 degree. So 70 plus 70 is 140. 140 plus 40 is 180 degree. So here we have proof angle sum property of a triangle is 180 degree. So just go through it. Okay, now come to the next question. Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul scored, right? So here 2i stands for what the run Rahul made. Okay, that run made by Okay, now come to the next question. Okay, so here Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. Okay, here, so whatever run scored by Rahul is just twice the score of Sachin is, right? Suppose here how many runs Rahul made is not mentioned here. So we are going to take x for Rahul. So let the run scored by Rahul is x and the runs scored by Sachin is 2x, right? So it is clearly mentioned here. Sachin scored twice as many as run as Rahul. So Rahul is here x, so Sachin is 2x. And the next thing is happened here. The sum of their runs fell too short for a double century. Here we are talking about a double century. Double century means 100 plus 100, that is 200. So 200, how many run fell short? That is 2. So short means we have to do the subtraction. So it will become like 198, right? So the equation will be like this. The equation is x plus 2x is equal to 198. Okay, we can write it like this also directly, or if you want to write like this also you can write it, x plus 2x plus 2 is equal to 200. Okay, they are talking about a double century, right? So in this way also you can write, or in this way also you can write. In both the case you will get the same answer, right? So here 3x is equal to 198. So x is equal to 198 by 3. So you will get 66. So here x is equal to 66. So Rahul scored 66 runs and Sachin scored means Rahul scored, that is x, that is 66. Just drawing a line here, and Sachin's score is 2x, that is 2 into 66, so it will become 132, right? Okay, so if you go for this method, what you have to do is x plus 2x is equal to 200. This plus 3 you have to shift here, minus 2, so it same thing it will come. So here I have done directly, here we have elaborated here. So x is equal to 198 by 3, you will get 66. You will get the same answer, right? So here's Rahul's score is 66 runs and Sachin's score is, that is 2x, that is 132 runs. So here also you will get the same answer. If you want to go for this one, you can go for this one, or if you want to do it directly, you can do this. Both are right. So here Rahul scored 66 and Sachin scored 132. Hope these questions are clear to you. Just practice this and just go through it.